So here we're going to flip a coin 3 times, and each time we flip it, we're going to note whether we get a head or a tail. And first of all, we need to determine what we call the sample space. So the sample space is the list of all different possible outcomes. So if I have a look at my sample space, let's see what I could get when I flip a coin 3 times. I could get 3 heads. So head, head, head. I could go head, head, tail. I could perhaps get head, tail, head, or I could get head, tail, tail. And I think that's all of the ones done there where we're beginning with a head. Now we can look at what's happening if I was to get a tail first. So I could go tail, tail, tail. I could go tail, tail, head. I could go tail, head, tail, or I could go tail, head, head. So we can see in my sample space that there are 8 different possible outcomes there in that list. Now the second part of this problem says, therefore, find the probability that I get at least 2 heads. So I need to look in my sample space and identify all of the ones where I'm getting at least 2 heads. So I get at least 2 heads here, I get at least 2 heads here, and I get at least 2 heads here, and at least 2 heads are occurring here. So I can say that the probability of at least 2 heads, well, that is equal to, I've got 4 highlighted there out of a possible 8, and that fraction simplifies down quite nicely as to 1 in 2.